Alright, air signs, what we got for y'all today? You could be looking at yourself in the mirror. Make sure you're seeing yourself correctly. You could be trying to project some type of image. Maybe you're starting to see your parents in you, or you're trying to see how, you could break some type of courage from passing along to your child. You feel like you have to make some type of decision. You also could be, I don't want to say paranoid, but what is it called? Something about your body image is kind of making you, like, sit back and think about it. It's like, oh, I don't know if I should decide, if I ever should have decided to have kids, or I don't know if I've liked my body ever since then. Just get up and exercise. This exercise could help you with some laziness. This exercise could help you with some type of decision as well. Something that you're kind of procrastinating on. Maybe you're not learning or willing to learn something, or you don't feel like you will be supported if you do something. Yeah, there's some type of imbalance. You also could be getting rejected, and that could be stressing you out. You wish somebody could just listen to you and or just kind of think about what you have to say, because you feel like you guys can harmonize and or just kind of be on good terms, but they don't want to be stressed about how this will affect their finances. Yeah, so they feel like they thought about it. It's like, yeah, you want me to think about it, but I did think about it, and I feel like, yeah, what I got is sacred, so I can't deal with it right now. I told you their finances. They worry about their finances, and or that's just what their focus is. They might also feel like they've seen this story play out before. And so they're like, you know what, I'm not even trying to put myself in a situation where I'm going to end up being rejected, or there's some type of family pattern for sure. But this could just be you looking at it. You're like, but you're like, no, you're just judging me. You already had this idea. If you gave me the freedom to explore, and then you can see that we both could possibly be on the same page and there is some balance. Maybe you guys are going to travel. But again, they got to get out of some type of mentality, or, see something first. I don't know. There could be some type of career change with you or someone else. You could be going back to school, studying. Also, try not to be too impulsive. That will create some type of anxiety. So give yourself some time to rest. Okay? If this is not you changing careers, this could be your boss is leaving, your boss is quitting, or something like that. Maybe there was some type of friend or somebody that was around that manipulated the situation, and this person's leaving. They were trying to organize some type of, or set up something so that way it looks like something else. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I was manipulating some paperwork, or yeah, I was manipulating something behind the scenes, but if I can get you to listen to me, or if I can get you to be in some type of friendship with me, then, I don't know, and somehow it would end up affecting your career. So you don't need to speak up. You don't need to put your 2 cents in with this at all. I'm telling you, it'll affect your career. I don't care if they're friends, or they trying to intimidate you somehow, some way, or whatever the case may be. They're trying to plant some old habits and or grow from some type of old habits, but they only need your help to do it. Absolutely not. Whatever this is, you need to say no. Especially if you got something to do that's going to affect your job. All right, what we got for Aquarius? Oh, Aquarius. This is air signs. So Aquarius, I was going to say a Libra or a Capricorn, or someone with the initial K. Alright, it could be a trio. Like, all y'all know each other somehow, some way. So Aquarius, what do you need to know about this Capricorn or another air sign? Somebody has a discipline to grow through some type of change. Okay? So if they told you that they were taking action to move forward, or if they told you that they were, not looking back and they were focusing on something else, they were serious. Okay? They may be fixated on some type of stability and or milestone right now. Their success is, starting to waver. But I feel like there's going to be something that they kind of explore. They kind of look at it a different way that's going to help boost their career and or kind of help them get back on track when it comes to their vision. They could be in their head right now. Okay? What does this have to do with you? Maybe you want to come in and talk to this person. You feel like, okay, well, yeah, there was an end of the cycle and I didn't really have a say-so in it. Y'all had some type of past relationship, or there was always some type of balance, and maybe you were holding back from saying something, or you were holding on to some type of resentment or something like that. And so you inspired some type of action, or you had some type of energy that was going to push some type of grief or pessimistic attitude towards them. I don't know. And then this friendship suddenly, like, it went from all good to all bad in like a matter of days. Whatever that is. All right, what's going on with the Libra? Alright, so somebody is going to try to progress with you, but I feel like they're going to also try to confuse you. They're being dishonest. This person is acting out of self-doubt, out of weakness, insecurity. Okay? They feel isolated and lonely. This person is going to hold you back. This could be, again, a relationship or something that somebody that you had a past relationship with for sure. And it's kind of like, nah, I'm going to just sit back and wait. We'll kind of see. They're going to push some type of buttons to see if you can be in a relationship with them. It's going to be a burden if you try to balance this out. The initial K. Alright. This person is feeling like the victim. Okay? Especially if they're a water or an air sign. They could be bitter right now. They could be trying to be strategic, trying to win at all costs. There's some type of deception. Okay? Maybe they feel like they was tricked out of a relationship, or they feel like there was some type of disharmony and they was going to go be in and out with someone else and overindulge and then be able to stabilize and have some type of successful new beginning. But when it came to this relationship, you decided to focus on your finances and balance something out with yourself and your spirituality. You got some type of routine when it came to your friends and or how you do things in the community, and that shook up how they were able to kind of put on a show with you. So now that you have some type of energy when it comes to this relationship and or this person, they're conflicted on how they can really get back in touch with you and or revive this relationship. Outcome. You're going to keep moving. You feel like you have some type of freedom now. And you feel like whatever message that they send or whatever way that they try to target you is just going to lead to some type of aggression and or obstacles. And you're like, no, I know who I am now and I know what stability looks like. You're going to hold back from this person. You may even block them. Okay, that's the initial K. Anything else for air signs today? Let's talk about love. What's going on in love? Okay, so someone's not pulling on your heartstrings. Somebody doesn't want to play with their emotions and or want to be manipulated, whether you or them. Okay, so whatever heartstrings are trying to be tugged, it ain't working. Somebody's definitely still leaving. Someone is being seen as childish and or just viewed in a childish manner. Okay, it's like, you know what? Done. Tic-tac-toe, 3 in a row. Game is over. Okay? You could be at a restaurant playing like tic-tac-toe with a kid or like a cousin or a family member or something like that. Maybe you're a waiter or something like that. You're randomly playing with a kid. You could be wanting to say goodbye to any type of childish interactions. But you also have some type of mixed signals. Okay, so you're still confused emotionally, which means that you need to wait. You need to put things on a pause for now. You may be spending some type of time apart. And again, this is healing. It's going to give you some time. Alright? Again, you could be looking at someone that you find is very attractive. You feel like, oh, okay, well, we can be in the spotlight together, or we can have some type of flame, or this, that, and the third, but I feel like they're going to end up walking away. They feel like this is a web that they don't want to get tangled in or lost in, and it's like, okay, well, I'd rather use my energy for something that's going to push me up in the air versus kind of hold me still. Okay? You or them. Alright. What else? Confirmations. Arizona's message for today. Scorpio could be important, or by Scorpio season if you had a question. Be careful. I just seen SA. I'm not saying somebody is going to do that. It could be somebody's background. Somebody could be sensitive to that, and or a kid could be exposing that to you. I don't know. Something about SA could be important. You could be getting a call from an unsafe number, or if you gave someone your number they didn't save it, you need to forgive somebody. Your ancestors are already on it. Somebody can't get enough of you. You could be admiring yourself in the mirror, or they're admiring you if you're taking pictures in the mirror. New man, new woman. Alright, when it comes to this Scorpio, alright, it's going to be a setback, okay? If you were asking, okay, well, how far or how much I'm going to have to hustle, it'll be into Scorpio season, then you'll be able to stabilize and get out of some type of obstacle. Your finances turn around, you'll have a job or something like that will go in your favor, alright? You not being worried actually worries them. You do have to be sure when you're dealing with someone, okay? Something may seem tragic, or you may be watching an accident or watching something on the media, and it's tragic, okay? Somebody's watching you, but they actually don't like you. Weird, okay? Welcome to the good life. Again, it can happen around Scorpio season. Somebody's wanting you to go through some type of bullshit. They got caught up as a side man or a side woman, and they want you to endure pain for the sake of a relationship with them. That's not so logical.